What's going on, guys? My name's Restyle. So today we are on Dead Frontier. So immediately, as you can see on the screen, we have some potentially interesting things. So press F11, because why not? Get rid of that taskbar. So as you can see, immediately we have these new implants from the other day. Now, I know some people have put their 10 cents on it. I am going to put my pound on it, because obviously it's trying to be funny, because you know, Scottish Americans, you know. Anyway, so as you know, like most of these implants here, anything after this is salvage implant. So you've got scrutiny, ghastly, trinity, celerity, celerity, lethality, versatility, mastery, prosperity, mortality, and calamity. Now, these might just sound some shitty kinda names for these implants. However, the boosts for them are basically a counterpart to, well, the implants it has in the description. So if you can see in red here, unless you're colorblind, I won't read it all out, but it basically says cannot be used with. So these are the counterparts of the limited edition implants that were put out in the past couple of years. Well, let's just say the past 7 years, cause I don't know, I may as well just say it. And for newer players who didn't get a chance to buy the limited edition implants, so as you can see, some of these are actually better than the actual counterpart. Some are different in terms of like the gain. For example, the scrutiny, I'll be for the data implant of 12 XP gain. But so you're kind of losing out on 1% XP. However, anyone can access this. Anyone. The only downside to these implants is obviously it's not transferable, which thank God it's not, because it gives the LEs a bit more worthwhile meaning. For example, prosperity implant. Everybody knows I've got a little implant. Like, I don't hide it. The litter implant is literally my thing. It's like, so yeah, so I've got the data, havoc, got a ghost, litter, that does count. And I also bought the versatility, because obviously you want the budget jack of all as a boost for it. There has been an update to the implants as well, so everyone from level 15 onwards can actually access implants, which is a massive thing. So up to level 50 you can earn them every 10 or so, which is brilliant. It gives the low level players the chance to actually be able to grab these implants and actually use them, because the boosts are so, you see, because it's accessible at such a low level, and you can buy a bunch of you can just buy an implant straight off the bat. Say for example, I was level 15, say, you know what, I've got gold membership, 800 credits. The one you'd want to go for here is either something lootable, because you can loot a bunch of shit, or you can go for the movement speed, because you're going to be slow. Maybe you want to gain more XP, or let's just say you want to get like a mixture of all of it. We go for one of these. Now, the reason why this is not entirely a great way to implement all this is because obviously the prices for the limited edition implants have gone straight down. Most of them are ranging a mil plus. Now they're worth probably, if you're lucky, about 40 mil. So let's take the data. So that went down about 30 mil. Destruction went down about 160 mil. Ghost went down by 20 mil. Genius went down by 80 mil. Haste went down by roughly about 80 mil. Havoc went down by 70 mil. Jack of all went down by about 100 mil. Little Implant went down by 60 mil. March of the Living Dead went down by 120 mil. And the Murder Implant went down by 150-ish. So, the limited edition implants got screwed over. A lot of people got screwed over of market price. I was debating selling my Havoc as well, which would have been a nice wee bonus, especially for the Ultra Boost AUB. Anyway, that's a different story. So, how could you have implemented these better? Well, what you could have done is have it maybe, just maybe, limited to doing challenges. Say, for example, I don't know if it's still in the forums, it was a good idea that I seen. Let's see. I'll check up to page 5. Because it was a good idea and I would have happily had implemented. So I don't think it's going to be here. Nah, it's not here. So the thread I seen was basically, say you, because you're just a survivor in a post-apocalyptic zombie infested city. Say you could help out an outpost, for example, in your single player version. You can improve the guards, you can improve the whole the outpost itself, make it look stronger, better defenses and such, by doing missions, by doing the looting stuff. Say there was a popularity meter, for example. So in every outpost, say come here, up here it says popularity, and say it was like low, medium, high, brilliant, okay, full kind of thing. Say when you hit full, you got access to these improved implants. Say instead of being able to buy them straight off first hand, okay, fair enough. Maybe let everyone have one implant, like access to one implant. Like I said in a different video or on the forum somewhere, with the introduction to the enhanced security, you got that 10% XP buff. I said just let people pick what they want. Pick for damage, speed, for looting. Everything would be different. Like obviously it'd be different stats and values, but it's still a nice thing. Let everybody pick one out of all this, then earn the rest, because there's 5 outposts roughly. Dogs, P13, I can't say her name. 4 pay start. Yeah, 5. So 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But never mind. Screw that original idea. It's 10 here. Fill up the popularity meter. Get access to 2 of these at a time. It puts effort into the game. It's long term grinding obviously, but it'll be worth it because you get access to limited edition stuff in the shop. You can obviously bypass it by buying the limited edition stuff, which still gives them the actual value. I just feel as if releasing this now has screwed over so many people. There was so much profit to be made from limited edition implants that this has severely fucked over a lot of players. It wasn't implemented right. It just felt it is another money grabbing idea, and you know I do support it. I'm actually pretty happy that new players can have this accessibility. However, there's the way sword that obviously, like I said, people got screwed over. But some of these implants look a lot better, in my opinion, than the original counterpart. For example, versatility. These would be the actual stat buffs would have been 3.5%, then loot buffs would be 15%. I'm going to take stats over loot, even by the minuscule amount, because that's so much better. I'm pretty sure the mastery implant is less than 1%, but you're only paying them. Well, I'm only roughly paying about 18 mil for it. I mean, I need to get the Clammy, the Mastery, Celerity, and I think the Trinity implants. And that's me. Ask me got all the implants I need. As you can see, I don't have a lot of great implants. I've got a few. I'm just going to move these about because that's annoying. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra slots that could be filled by anything. But yeah, so is it a good update? Yeah, for new players. Is it going to screw over a lot of people? Yeah, it's already done so. Is there going to be a lot of panic? Yes. Are people going to be pissed? Yes. Is people going to leave? Yes. But let's not completely focus on that, because the other thing is more implant slots. So like I said, you can build up your implants from level 15 onwards, which is nice. I like that, but it's also still a double-edged sword, because obviously from what I've just said, but you get more. So in about 15 levels I'll get 13. That's one more slot needed than anything. But I know somebody that's got 15 slots and they're like, oh, okay, that's going to be brilliant because it'll be more damage. Then you got 16 more slots. So you just need to look at it in certain points. Yes, it's a good thing. No, it's not game breaking, but it's such a bad move to do, because you from a player's perspective, this is a money grabbing idea, like I've literally just said. But it helps so much as well. I don't have access to a bunch of implants that I would love to have, and I'm saving up for the Ultra Booster, which is probably one of the best things I'm going to get with these implants. But with the limited edition stuff, it's kind of like, yeah, okay, just scrap it. Like it's like me doing this. If it will let me quickly do it, I'm not actually going to do it. I'm just going to show you. It's like me doing this. Oh wait, no, I need to do that. Okay. Bear with me for a second. Let's take a look. Let's go back. It's like that. That's what we should do. We can't master craft it, we can't enhance the stats, but we could do this. That's what you should basically do. But yeah, that's my opinion of this. It's such a weird thing to really even bring out at this point, especially when there's going to be a Halloween event in the next few weeks. But anyway, I want to hear what you guys say. I probably won't get anything in the comments, but if you do, feel free to obviously dislike, like, or support the fact what I've just said. If Clayton O'Neill watches this, please take into consideration the accessibility for this, because obviously you've basically broken the market yourself with that implementation of these implants. I would happily prefer to build up like a meter just to make sure I can get access to it. Doesn't mean I want to buy it. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.